What's up, everybody? We are back. We're continuing our fond farewell to the sets from the standard rotation on our lead up to Dominaria United. Whole bunch of awesome box videos coming with that product. Gonna even see if I can score some early, but we're less than a week away. This Friday, Dominaria United comes out, and also with it a standard rotation. So we just did some Zendikar Rising, and now we're gonna get into our first video with some Kaldheim. I wish our old frosty friend Kaldheim farewell. Open a little more Kaldheim before the day is done. More set boosters here. Interestingly enough, Kaldheim set boosters did not come with a box topper. Not sure why that is. Box toppers are pretty awesome. I think everybody wants those, but we're just going to get right into it. Again, beautiful art cards. Love those. Some Snowlands coming in. We're just going to fly through these commons and uncommons. But, Kaldheim was a pretty awesome set. Definitely was playing during standard. Good old Goldspan Dragon. Tearing it up. Probably will for many more years. Treasures are awesome. But we got an Angel Cleric, and that's my one big comment on this. I think Angels are going to be big in Dominaria United, and I think Giada is going to be part of that. So it's sad to see all these great Kaldheim and Zendikar Angels leaving. Does Angels become a modern deck instead? Or a historic Pioneer deck? Who knows? But this one's pretty sweet. Exile any number of non-Angels. It's pretty good. Yeah. Some interesting tricks there. Oh, we got a little showcase card. Oh, and a foil Elvish War Master. Not too bad, not too shabby to start us off there. Old Elvie, he's pretty cheap, but I also wonder that too. Elves is one of the tribes that's getting a new lord, and getting a couple new cards too. And with that in Modern Horizons, do Elves come back in Modern? Not that they ever really left, but do they just rise to prominence again? Do we see Elves in Standard? Who knows? It's going to be interesting. Good old Herald. There's some good Elves. I even played a kind of a casual Standard deck at this time with some Elves. In Search of Greatness. This card definitely had some potential, but I don't know if it ever quite got there to be the big hit people wanted to see. Tundra Fumarole. I know that card saw some play for a while, but I think that thing's relegated. And the classic Frostbite. Man, this card's so good. Making your whole mana base Frostlands. This and before Faceless Haven was banned. What a hot card. And we got an old Narfell Candlemaster in foil. There, not too bad. Oh, what did I do with my foils? Oh, it was a rare. Ha. We don't even have a foil pile yet. Let's put these tokens down here. So yeah, we're just cruising through good old Kaldheim. Try to share some memories on the way out as we remember this old set and bid it a fond farewell as it leaves Standard behind. But yeah, just a great thing. Bind the Monster, solid little card. This guy I drafted a couple times. I remember picking him up. Red Blue was fun. Oh, Sigurd, God Favor. First strike, protection from gods. Little anti-god creature in the showcase style there, doing her thing. And what do we got here? Canopy Tactician, another elf lord, pumping. 4 is pretty slow. I think that even got reprinted. Oh, look at us here. We got our first appearance of the list slot today, and it's a classic 10th edition with the X, Relentless Rats. That's a classic. I wonder what old Relentless Rats is doing price-wise these days. I think people still try to play it. Now they've given that sort of concept more love. Or is it all just Shadowborn Apostles? Because where you really are going to see a rise in prices when Relentless Rats is popular in Commander, because then you're going to see a ton of them in the Commander. Just flying through here. Carter, Doom Scourge, awesome creature. Just so cool. Wildly, he's uncommon too. They put some power at uncommon. Vargoth, Blood Sky Sire. What's this guy's deal? He's a demon rogue. Death Touch. Target player searches their library for a card, then shuffles it, puts it on top. Huh. Not bad. He's got a little tutoring effect there. And just some regular old stuff there. But yeah, good old Kaldheim. Oh man. I had such fun playing this set. Red when that Eldraine Giant was still in play, and Embercleave, and Magda, who's still doing her thing. Just so many cool cards. Cosmos Elixir. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. If your life total is greater than your starting life total, otherwise gain 2. Not bad for a little Commander life gain action. Sculptor of Winter, popular creature, still probably seeing a lot of play. I think that's going to rotate out of standard here soon, but again, there's probably a fair bit in Kaldheim that I think gets picked up and held on to in Pioneer. We've been hearing rumblings of the ascendancy of Jund post-Dominaria rotation, and I'll tell you, I was a Jund player back in Zendikar block. I remember playing that all the way up through Cobblade, and it was a good time. Beautiful. Little enemy-colored flip land here. Dark Boar pathway. Beautiful. It's got a little Slither Boar pathway on the other side. A little green, a little black. No tap. No land type. Oh, Grim Draugr. And we got our foil boy there. Beautiful. That card looks fantastic in foil. What else we got? Just do a calm opening. We had a great day today. Today's very relaxed. Look at that art. That is awesome, isn't it? Look at that. Ooh, yeah. Gonna always enjoy those. Oh, little jackal pup. Little jackal pup woofing at the moon there. Mystic Reflection. Not a bad card. Sees a little love here and there. Maurit of the Frost. Oh, yeah, he's one of those changeling lords. And a foil and null. You know, the changelings in this set, too, I think are interesting. There was that one... I'm trying to remember, I played in the elf deck. There's that colorless changeling that gets buffed when other types come into play, but when you cast him, you choose a creature type. I love that card. I mean, casual, like, elf ball beatdown for blue-black or green-black and standard. I was definitely a fan of that guy. Righteous Valkyrie, beautiful card. This card's fantastic, and again, does Historic and Pioneer pick up where Angel's left off here and bring this in with Giada and that new Angel and Dominaria? Who knows, you know? I think we're going to see some interesting stuff coming from Angels over the next year or so, especially with just some of the action Dominarias adding and with Giada. I think getting all the pieces together, we're going to see some cool stuff coming out of Angels. A long-lasting but never really played as a tribe until recently. Ooh, looks like the list slot's going to pop out on us on this one. Let's see what we got. Man, some great cards in here, though. Mistwalker. Just some fun classics. The Frostpeak Yeti. I remember drawing him. Drafting him. Orvar. Yes, I wanted Orvar. I've been wanting to build this deck for Commander. This guy, if you haven't had a chance to see this guy in action, I think it's one of the Commander YouTube channels. One of the guys plays this deck, and it is awesome. Seeing it do some of that stuff, I've been wanting to make this deck. This guy does so many cool, weird, awesome things. So we're going to make a little slot here for our mythics, because that's our first mythic on the day. Art cards, you got to move over. So do you, bulk chaff. There we go. Boom. Mythic Orvar coming on the set. Then we got another rare. We got the Battle of Frost and Fire, another saga. So who knows if sagas will be a thing. And Surtland Fireflinger. So yeah, 3 triple rare pack there. Never too mad with that. We got a foil. And what do we got here? Liliana's Devotee in the showcase reprint. It's a minor unholy strength in this funky purple background. Beginning of your end, step a creature died, you may pay that and create a zombie token. Not bad. Cool little showcase card. All right, 2 interesting uncommons in our list slot so far. Just some tribal support action there. Wild stuff there. Another one of those changeling in the art card. Man, they really did a great job with this set. Like, this is one of those top-down, but the vibe, the mechanics they put in, I gotta say, I'm a big fan. Waking the Trolls, i.e. making an earnest comment online. They should have just showed someone, like, putting their thoughts into a computer for this one, you know? Waking the Trolls. Just kidding. I don't know why I put this here, too. Sure, it's a showcase, but it's just a nobody. Waking the Trolls. And we got a Glittering Frost. It's just a land. A little regular foil there. Nothing too crazy. All right, 1/3 of our box and pretty domestic. I mean, other than Orvar, which I really wanted to open and pull the land. Nothing too crazy yet. Awesome art. Who knows? Will Goldspan Dragon make a final appearance and bid farewell as he goes into some bigger format pools? Oh, we got something back there. Toski, that's a great card. Quite the hit there. Toski, just doing all kinds of things. You see this on so many lists. Can't be countered, indestructible, attacks every combat. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to any player, draw a card. He's fantastic. Like, green loves this. And then Tyvar Krell in the extended art. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Little Tyvar showing up there. Tyvar's pretty cool. He's going to go in those Lathril decks. It lets your elves become a black mana dork, and he's got a +1. It'll put a +1/+1 counter on target elf. Untap it, gains Death Touch. For 0, he makes an elf. That's fantastic. And -6, I'm sorry. When you cast an elf, it gains haste, and you draw 2 cards. He's pretty darn good. So I bet he's popping off in those Lathril decks lately in extended art. Beautiful. Little foil, a little snow card, a little foil uncommon land. We're off to the races. All right. That pack kind of turned it around on us a little bit. Tyvar Krell coming up in the showcase. There's Bergie, the storyteller. She's getting us all enchanted on the new story to tell. Infernal Pet, a little classic. Skemfire Avenger. I thought this card would have done more. Whenever another non-token elf or Berserker dies, draw a card with life. Boy, I tried to make this card work, and I ended up cutting it myself. So, unfortunately, I just don't think it had quite enough to get going where we wanted it to. Maurit of the Frost in the showcase. Actually pulled a Maurit earlier. I think we had a foil, so doubling up on a Maurit and a revitalizing foil. Try to go a little quicker here, getting lost remembering all the fun of Kaldheim. I played a lot of Kaldheim Limited. Really enjoyed it as a limited. Goldspan Dragon. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. A little goldy. You know what I like the most about Goldspan Dragon? That he looks kind of fuzzy and happy, and he has antlers. Like, he is probably the most huggable red dragon they've printed in quite some time. Beautiful. Man, we're doing all right on our mythics there. Oubliette. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't realize that got downshifted to uncommon in Double Masters. That's so funny. Boy, so the classic ones are probably worth a lot. This is probably worth pennies these days, but still a good card. When it enters the battlefield, target creature phases out until it leaves the battlefield. Tap that creature as it phases in this way. Good card. It's a real good card. Honestly, a black problem solver. You can see where that ability mostly got moved to white, but it works in that one instance, and the classic art on that is really cool. Also, a little trivia for you. Oubli is the French for forget. So an oubliette was truly like a place to just put someone and forget them. Wow, Skemfire Avenger again. Shut up. Not too many packs later, so a little duplicate Skemfire Avenger. Finn the Fangbearer. Actually, that was our last regular rare. Look at that, how close that was. Finn. Cool art on that. Ooh, Glorious Protector. Boom. Little foil rare action. Nice. Angel Cleric. Again, we already had our kind of spiel on angels, and if you watched our last video on Zendikar, they really tapped in the clerics. I'm surprised those deck types didn't take off more. Maybe they were. You know, it could be my lapse in judgment. I try to pay attention to formats, but it's hard, man. When you don't play a format to just peek in even once a month, you may have really missed. Oh, Sigurd Godfavor. That's our second Sigurd, actually, as well. And Vega. Vega! Little Street Fighter love there for everybody. Coming straight from Spain to deliver some pain. Boy, it's been a while since I've opened some Kaldheim. Look at that way down, beautiful card. We're going to skip right to the back here, y'all. Battle of Frost and Fire. Again, a duplicate, but we got Redane. God of the Worthy. She is pretty awesome. Creature god. She looks like an angel, but she's a creature god. Flying, Vigilance, Snow lands. Your opponent's control enter the battlefield tap. Non-creature spells your opponent's cast will converted mass cost 4. 2 or less, and the backside is this awesome shield. So, pretty cool there. Just a rare ski. Arcbound Slith. I pulled another Slith in my other pack too. It might have been that guy. Interesting. So Slith was on the list. It's your Slith, it's on the list. you know. Wish list is on the list when I open my packs. All right, got some Hollow Notes in there. Now we're having a good video. Opening Goldspan Dragon, opening Orvar, then we're singing some Hollow Notes. We're waking the trolls again. We went online and gave a political take. And just some regular old goodies there. Haven't gone too berserk yet. Let's see. Let's see. We're down the home stretch here, y'all. There's a shard. They sharded this set. Icebreaker Kraken. Oh, he's got like creative games to play to build your team working on the first day of class. This spell costs 1 less for each snow land you control. Okay, not bad. When he enters the battlefield, if artifacts and creatures your opponents control don't untap during that player's next untap. Okay. Return 3 snow lands you control their owner's hand. Return it. Okay, so he comes down cheap and lets you keep like freezing stuff. That's not bad. Doesn't seem like he ever got where they wanted him to go though. Boom. Arnie slays the troll. Well, Arnie, he's like, you're a bad troll. You need to be slayed. All right, there he goes. Boom. Forgive the bad impressions in this one, guys. I had some coffee right before this, so if you're like, dude, this guy's singing, he's doing bad Arnold impressions, what is wrong with this? We're just taking a casual stroll through the fields of Kaldheim. Look at that beautiful Goldspan dragon art again. He's a furry, friendly dragon. He looks pretty friendly to me. I'd definitely go talk to him. You know, we're not going to stand back and just be scared. We're going to make friends with him. Little old Elvish Warmaster again for number 2 on the night. And a red-black flip land. Not bad. Valkyrie Harbinger. Another angel showing up. Big. She got a big cost. She's flying lifelink. And at the beginning of your end step, if you gain 4 more life this turn, make an angel. Sounds pretty easy to do. Again, angels, guys. Overlooked. You know? I think angels are going to pop off big. We'll see if it's standard, if it's historic, if it's modern, but I'm thinking there's going to be some good angels decks on the way in different constructor formats. This guy, Varigath. Oh yeah, that's our same guy we saw before. Boom. It's not bad. It's got a tutoring ability. Those are always good. Ooh, little foil Rareski. Jorn, God of Winter. When he attacks, untap each snow permanent you control. His other side is the Rhyme Staff. You play target snowland permanent from your graveyard. If you do, it enters battlefield tap. Not bad, not bad. Little snow deck in Soul Tie colors. Boy, that foil felt weird. That was like extra slippery smooth. Oh, the list again. For Inclex, that's right. He's the big guy. He's the big man. On campus, old for Inclex. Dragonkin Berserker. This guy's seeing some love. Boy, dragon decks are just blowing up in Commander these days. So, he makes boast less for each dragon. And if a creature attacked this turn, you can make dragons. Not bad. Pretty easy to trigger, I would say. Graven Lore, Scry X, where X is the amount of snow. This card was awesome to play in Limited. I loved playing that when I was like blue-red snow. I'll tell you that much. We got a regular card here. Foil. This, oh, classic Manowar. Look at that. Visions Manowar. Awesome. That takes me back. Not only do I live in Hawaii where there actually were Manowar in the water, but like I remember this coming out in Visions and just like ETBs, you guys. I remember like when people were like, dude, this creature does something when it comes into play. If you phase it, it does more too. Like phasing in ETBs was a great debut. It's a little miscut though. You can see this side a little tighter on that bottom corner, but man, what a classic. Relentless Rats too. Oubliette. We got some of the deeper throwbacks here on the list set. As we all know, some of the big classics as we head into Dominaria United, the list has had a major change. No more Vampiric Tutor. So we'll see if we ever find our imprinted list version. Runeforge Champion. Little buddy powering up some of those equipment decks. There's Jorn in just regular status. We opened him in foil just moments ago. And just some other stuff there. We're going to bring it home. Let's see. Does our old pal Brinklex make one more big old stomp out of here? pop out and say rah, or that Tibble. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Kind of tweak that token. Oops. Oopsie. Search for glory. Search your library for a snow permanent card, a legendary card, or a saga. Reveal it. That's pretty good. You gain 1 life for each snow. That's not bad. Certland Elemental. He's a giant wizard. Elementalist. As an additional cost, reveal a giant. Boy, that's interesting. Bleeding giants into that off color, but with that's a tough road to go, boys and girls. That's a tough road to go. Not a lot of. I mean, there are some, and I bet they've retconned some, but normally blue is not the color coming to mind when I think of Giants as Tribe. Boy, the other Vorinclex art, are they signaling to us, or are they letting us know? Yeah, you're going to see it in art cards, but not in paper. Sarulf, Realm Eater. Remember when this guy was a big deal? Remember him? Remember him running around? Big old wolf. He's pretty sweet. What else do we got in here? Whole lot of regular Joe Schmoes. Let me just make sure I didn't skip a second rare in that pack, just in case. Nope, doesn't look like we did. All right, we're on the home stretch here. Last few packs. Same farewell to Kaldheim. We got our Orvar though. That makes me stoked. He's actually someone I've been. Oh, whoa, another one signed. Double art cards there. Pretty heavy signal. We've seen Vorinclex on 3 pieces of art. Do we get to see the big dog in person? Fira's Retribution, Making Angels, little black-white angel saga, pretty good. Boreal Outrider, this card is fantastic in draft. Loved picking that. All right. We're on our last few packs. Let's see what happens for us. Boy, some great cards in this set, though. Crippling Fear. Yeah, this is another... I ran this when I was trying to play Elves in Casual Constructed, like Standard on Arena, and I always thought... I was surprised I didn't see more of this card. Like, is that Drake's? Whoa, Godsire. Hey, little Mythic action showing up there. 8/8 Vigilance. Tap him, put an 8/8 Beast into play. That's all Naya colors. He costs 8. He's an 8/8 Vigilance. Man, I remember this guy. What a throwback. I low-key love Alara Block. Alara Block was like some of the first time in my Magic history where I was able to say, oh, I can like confidently buy like quite a few boxes. And I remember I got a great deal. That was back when they still did tournament decks. And I remember I just brought a bunch of those over. Me and my buddies while watching football one Sunday just like tore into a ton of Alara and played. It was awesome. Oh, second copy in Search of Greatness. Looks like they're still searching. Blizzard Brawl, Demon Bolt. Demon Bolt, great name for a card. Again, all things considered, looking back, I think Kaldheim was a good set. I think even though the year that was considered soft, when you look back, Kaldheim was pretty strong. Kaldheim was a pretty solid, cool set. Brought a lot of good mechanics back, a lot of recognition for tribes, brought sagas in, and I think it just got overshadowed for the few really powerful things it had and how those played along with what was still running around Eldraine. Creature controller, every creature type. Same is true for creature spells. Dude, this is great. Maskwood Nexus. That's probably up to all sorts of tricks in Commander. Turgid, God of Fright. She's a 4/5 menace. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent, discards a permanent card, you may put a card from your graveyard on the battlefield. That's fantastic. Yeah, Turgid. She's good. And just some regular Oreos. All right, looks like we're down to the last 2 packs. What do we have here? Oh, whoa. I just dropped that, folks. Sorry. I just completely, like, threw that whole pack across the table. I'm so sorry, guys. Ooh, that's a rough one. Get a little jittery. Also, these cards are very slick. They have very, very slick finishing on them. Not bad. Feels good in your hands. Man, another Maurit. Bergie in the showcase. That's cool. Bergie is a slow bleed card. She's just gotten more and more popular as time goes on. Kudur at his showcase. Kudur. Or Carter. I guess he's just Carter. Like your friend Carter. All right. Here we are. Last pack. The last pack. Box 1. Kaldheim's Farewell. Tundra Fumarole. Oh, Valky, God of Lies. I have never opened one of these for the boxes of Kaldheim that I've opened. Wow, we did it, you guys. Old Valky, awesome art too. I love his original art. Tybalt, Cosmic Imposter, awesome card. Awesome card. Sick. Yes, what a hit. Boy, okay, so real quick recap. Didn't get too many mythics for a set booster box. Again, 4 is on the very low side, but what we did get are 4 pretty solid cards. Valky and Goldspan are like 2 of the marquee standard format defining cards that came with this set. And these 2 guys are going to just be commander staples for quite a while. He as doing unique things that we've never seen before. And Tyvar Krell, if you're looking at all those last real Blade of the Elves decks that are getting made, this guy slots in so beautifully to that deck. Well, and you know, in our old list slot, just a lot of classic throwbacks. Manowar, Oubliette, Relentless Rats. Beautiful. And a little Godsire to round it out. So thanks for joining me in my first part of the cold farewell to Kaldheim. Thanks, everybody. Catch you in the next one. Peace.